Hello everyone and welcome back. We are just a few weeks away from Clay's release of the only expansion, Spaced Out, and it occurred to me that I've only ever played the Terra map, so it's time to play one of the harder maps. Let's go for the hardest one, Oasisse, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so we've gone for a scientist with husbandry, because we want to get those hatches in quick. We've gone for a digger and a builder. None of the negative traits are bad. And the game has given our colony the random name of Underground Moon Base, which works. Let's go. Okay, so this is a very different colour to Terra. We've been stranded in the middle of an asteroid. What have we got? Lots of dirt, aluminium, quite a bit of water. But we got no algae. That's going to be a problem oxygen-wise. But we have got some oxys ferns. Temperature looks reasonable, apart from that big lump of heat in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, let's get digging. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I want to build a path over the water. Not there. That's better. That just stops them weeing in the water, which they're really good at, especially early game if you haven't got toilets in place, which hopefully will get in place by the end of this cycle. Oh, no, that's not a good start. Come on, don't drown and suffocate so early. It's better. Okay, come on. Out you get. Yes, it's cold in there. Okay, a priority 9. Come on. Okay, so they're now unstuck, and they continue digging. She's picking things up. So, I think here... Oh, there's a lot of aluminium, so let's build here. We're going to build our bedroom, and then I tend to build the bathrooms right on top, so they're really close. Don't want that extra line for high maximum. Okay, and then let's extend these tiles up to make the wall. Let's build a ladder so we can get up to the toilet area, and then let's dig that out. They've gone to eat. Come back. You haven't... Yeah, we've missed the first cycle. That's a problem. This map is huge. Oh, look at the cute little things. But they're going to be really upset because sleeping on the floor really is rough. Let's dig that out to get some oxalite. Okay, they need the bathroom. Let's start building this really quickly. And my bathroom is way too short, which means my bedroom is way too short. Let's dig that wall out and put in the toilets. And then let's put in the back wall. And we should be good then. Okay. They'll start digging that out. And the toilet thingy's still flashing. So any moment now they're going to start wetting themselves, which is going to be really bad. I mean, the fortunate thing with that is they will wee on the floor and give me some polluted oxygen. But... we will have to mop that up, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, toilets, priority 9. Come on, can we build it before it's too late? It's going to be touch and go. No, and we failed. Okay, I'm going to get the beds in and let's mop this stuff up. In a recent survey, 10 out of 10 duplicants said that wet feet is the worst thing possible. Especially when those wet feet are caused by wee. Okay, plenty of beds in here. That's going to be a problem, actually. Oh well, it's done now. So if any of those little light bugs get near the door, the beds are so close that it's going to cause a problem. Okay, so they're eating again. Okay, what are we going to do with this water? We've got these 3 reservoirs and we really want to make it into one big one. That'll help retain the heat, or the cool in this case. And we're going to probably build it around this tank here. Let's build a ladder down so that we can dig that out. Actually, I really don't want it through those trees because they may make a good fuel source early on. Okay, back to the production of the luxury condominium block. And I don't want to catch you two. Where are you? Oh, you're stuck in the floor. Okay, let's dig you out. Don't say I don't do anything for you. Let's switch off the capture. And open the door, so maybe they'll go away. Oh, go! No, no! Oh, come on! Not both of you again. I'm going to leave you in there if you do it again. Right, last chance. Get out. Okay, at least you're not in the floor. Come on, out you get. Come on. Come on. Yes, that's it. No, come on. Right, let's continue digging this path to get some water. joined up. Let's just get a ladder right up there to bring the water together, and then down to this reservoir. And we're going to dig out both sides of the ladder just so it more water throughput. Okay, what have we got? I think I might go for digging. It's a good digger, and we need a second digger. Okay, let's do it. I might regret it though. Looking at the food, we've only got 15,700 kilocalories. Okay, that's really too close to the heat. So we'll narrow that down a bit, and let's actually make the research in that corner. Okay, we got our research bench. Get some batteries in. What are you doing? What is wrong with you people? Come on. You could jump from there. You're hardly going to break anything. Okay, I'm going to build a reservoir right up against the wall, right up against the heat, so it will absorb some of that heat into the water. Which is probably a good thing, because it'll help cool down that area and potentially stop it getting into the base. Get some ladders in, and then build a ladder frame across the top. And then down each side. That'll let the dupes get easy access to the whole thing. Okay, research station's almost done. There's 3 beds and 4 dupes. Yep, come on, let's get you assigned. I'm sure you normally assign yourself. Okay, what are we researching? Let's do gardening. More digging. We're going to build our garden here. Probably in that big green space, so it's further away from the red walls, because if that overheats, we'll be in trouble. So let's build the foundation. We need to get rid of those trees. Of course, the magic of movie editing makes many, many minutes of play really, really quick. If only I could react this quickly. So I'm going to make these 3 high. I don't think it needs to be 4 for plants. After that, we're going to go for advanced research, get the supercomputer, and then we can build more advanced stuff. So let's put the 3rd floor on this. Extend our ladder and dig that out. And then let's put in our garden tiles. Ooh, another prize. What do we got? No food, but pip eggs will do. Okay, they're coming along. Let's plant mealwood, and let's copy those over all the cells. Those pips have annoyed me, so now they're going to die. It's not because of that, it's because I've only got 1,000 food left, and if we don't kill them and eat them, we're all going to die, which would be really, really bad. So, pips, you didn't stand on the floor, it could have been someone else being eaten. Sorry. So I pulled them from the floor for the sole purpose of eating them long term. Food shortage has been alerted, and combat has begun. Okay, I'm going to extend this ladder down. Get into this area of oxygen, I think. I'm going to increase these plants to 7 so that they get prioritised, because food's really important to grow, especially when we're in this much of a shortage. Okay, all the pips are dead, I think. Have they? No, there we go. He's dropped the meat in. So we're up to 5,869 meat, so it's not as bad as 1,000. But still not the wood. Oxygen is really limited. It's supposed to be that nice blue colour up there. Instead, it's like a purple, which I think is getting towards barely breathable. We really need to accelerate this to try and open that pocket. How can you think of eating when you're all about to suffocate? Come on. Come on. Open these 2 pockets, get some oxygen in here. Let's extend that down both sides so that we open a bigger path. Okay, advanced research selected. Actually, let's downgrade these to 6 because the bench is now at 7. And I want research to be top priority for everybody. Hey, let's get those oxyferns. I'm going to put them here instead. Oxyferns are only 1/4 effective when they're in the wild, instead of in tubs. Now, the drawback to putting them in tubs is that we have to water them. And at the moment, we don't have any way of watering them, so I need to build a pitch pump. Let's get those tiles removed. Priority 9, so I can put this pitch pump in. And there they go. Okay, we'll put it there. Well, that's the first 2 oxyferns in, and they're not making a dent. It looks like we may be in trouble. But in more positive news, the reservoir's almost completed, which is always good. So now we can start opening this area of water to let it flow into the main reservoir. think we need more oxyferns. It really doesn't look like they're making a dint. Now that's massively problematic because I was hoping they would hold us out until we could get to an alternative. I've never built an oxidizer this early. I don't know if it can be done. We just don't have any of the equipment to do it. Ari, don't despair. Have a snazzy jumper. Yeah. They really don't look like they're enjoying that food. They're sort of pulling it back out of their mouth. That's, there's nothing else. You're going to have to live with it for now. We'll get you something nice later. This may be over before it's begun, but I'm not giving up. Okay, time to install the snazzy new supercomputer, which will calculate us a way out of this disaster that is slowly unfolding around us. Okay, it doesn't quite do that, but it will let us research new tech that might help us avoid the disaster. That was not the intention. I didn't want a pond. Okay, let's dig that out. And let's get some mopping done to avoid the dreaded wet foot. Like, we've built far too close to the hot zone, and so that heat is now seeping into the base, right into the bedroom. But on the bright side, at least the garden still looks a nice, cool 20-odd degrees. I think once we've solved the oxygen problem, we're going to have to look at insulated tiles and how we mitigate the heat problem that's going to arise. Okay, pond is being breached. Look at all that lovely water joining our main reservoir. How delightful. We are going to build a bottle emptier now, just to pick up any of the mopped water that's sat around in bottles on the floor and get it to where it belongs with all the rest. We are struggling. I never anticipated it being this difficult to get oxygen on this map. Is there any more oxalite around? I mean, what do I do? Desperate times, desperate measures. Let's get any bit of oxygen we can into the main base. Okay, we haven't done any skill points yet. No, we haven't. So let's get you science. Catalina, hard digging. Ellie, you're going improved construction. And Ari, you're going farming and critter ranching because we do need those critters. Let's try and get some more of this oxygen because needs must. And that's a lovely bit of sumptuous oxygen. Oh, just taste that lovely oxygen leaving that hole and it's gone. Okay, we're building the two sides of the tunnel together. There's a problem. One is much higher than the other. Okay, let's build some scaffolding. Let's try and fix this. Okay, that water's emptying into the main reservoir. That reservoir looks to be just big enough to store those three. So it's all coming together. If only we had some oxygen. And we don't. We really, really don't. Oxalite would have been lovely, but we'll go for sandstone. Okay, it's time for my magic box. My box of tricks that will save us from this cruel, cruel scenario. Can you guess what it is yet? No, I wouldn't be able to too. I am going for a very, very basic oxalizer room to try and just get any kind of oxygen we can. And I don't see any other way of doing it, unfortunately. Now, we haven't got half the tech we need to actually make this sustainable, so we're going to have to, I don't know, hope it works. It's going to be, well, it's definitely going to be interesting. Keep building it. Come on, we haven't got much time left. How are we doing with research? Oxalizer's almost built. We do need those breathable tiles, though. Okay, let's get the top done. This does need to be a sealed box. We can't have digging out afterwards, otherwise we have a potential hydrogen leak, which could be bad. God, the oxygen is so bad. I just hope we have enough time to do this, otherwise it's going to be game over. And we don't have those tiles, so for now it's going to have to be solids, and let's get this wiring. Put it down to a hamster wheel and some batteries to power it. And I think we're going to have to switch it on before it's even ready, just to get some oxygen into the base. And then stop it before the hydrogen becomes a major issue. Okay, let's get a pump in to get some water. For anyone who doesn't know, an oxalizer basically converts water into its component parts of hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen, being lighter, will float to the top and the oxygen will sink to the bottom. I'll show you this once we actually switch it on, which won't be far off actually. Okay, we're going to build this pipe, which will be our exit pipe for the oxygen. And we're going to link this, once we got the thing, into a pump. And that pump's just going to pump the oxygen out. Get some power to it, get some gas pipe to it. And then let's build the hydrogen one, though we're not going to vent this yet. And we do need a hydrogen container, because if we don't get one, we're not going to be able to vent the hydrogen, and it's just going to flow into the oxygen and pump out into the base, which would be bad. I mean, we can accept a small amount, because we can lose it into the top of the base, but beyond that. And it's started. Oxygen is being created. Look at all that blue oxygen. It looks amazing, and you can see the hydrogen building up as well. But as long as the oxygen stays below that middle wall, where the oxylizer sat on, we should be fine. And it's not going to do that though, so we will have to stop once it gets to a certain level. Now the oxygen isn't hot. Oh, that's because the water's not hot. They must have changed that because I'm sure it used to produce 40 degrees. The hydrogen's getting low now, so we have to stop it until we can get a container to put that hydrogen into. Oh, prize. What have we got? Oxalite? Oh, yes. Without a doubt, that has to be what we get. And it's doing nothing. Why is it doing nothing? And all that oxygen in the base has just vanished. There's so little of it, it just instantly disperses. Okay, all good things must come to an end, and that's all we got time for. If you play Oasisse and I'm doing anything wrong, please do let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, leave a like. Are we going to survive? I honestly don't know. Join us next time to find out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. You've been watching Altec2K. Thank you for watching.